on, let's go, boy.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 3BG After Movies, and we are here. All three of us are here, talk about Predator Badlands. And I gotta say, guys, you know what's hilarious about Predator Badlands?
That you can put Predator, the fact that you can put Predator in any scenario, and it's a Predator movie.
Yes, but
we finally got a Predator movie for the children.
No.
Badass.
No. It's the fact that out of these 7 Predator movies, we can finally confirm that the 2018 Predator movie was shit.
We've been confirmed that even
it's in the middle. Think about it. The first 3 movies, we're like, all right, cool. I enjoyed the ride. It was great. The Predator, the fuck is this? And then now you got Prey, Killer of Killers, and this, and it's like, oh man, we're back on track. We're great. And it's like,
I think
the 2018 Predator was the pit stop before we finally got back on track. Is that what
no? It feels like
we don't talk about
that, Chris. True. It was that era. It was that dying ember of Gen X going, this is the movie that's going to change everything with the franchise. All right. It's going to be cursing. It's going to be like old Predator shit, you know what I mean? Old time Predator shit, raw, like real man stuff, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know we got Keegan-Michael Key in here, and he's like a comedian, but we're going to make him look serious, and you're going to believe it. Don't just ignore what Shane Black is doing right now. I know there's a lot of kids involved with that. Just shut up, and look at the movie.
Question: How many times has 20th Century kept chasing that lightning that was the first Predator movie?
I don't even think it's chasing at this point I don't think it's chasing lightning. I think it's more of we have a functioning franchise. All right, yeah. Suck it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, you can and I hate saying you can get lazy with it, but come on, man. Hellraiser movies are still being made, so you can still do something. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, but I mean, I think, but my thing was I said it before, and that's even with respect to before Shane Black's 2018 movie. Yeah. I was sitting back like, Predator actually has a very solid franchise. I don't even count the AVP movies in that.
Yeah, I don't think nobody does, and that's the lucky part that nobody does that, because even back when we was talking about Prey, I remember we was doing that and people was still telling us during the chat, oh man, AVP Requiem and this one and that one, and there were people still kind of counting it, but at this point, no one is, and I think if you are, you're doing too much.
They're like what if stories, honestly, because that's all those movies are. They're what if stories. I would say in hindsight, it's like I remember I overhyped Requiem, but upon closer look, I was like, that first AVP movie is probably more solid than
I overhyped the first one because I seen it probably like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, Eris, I wouldn't give it an all the way woof like you do. But it's a bark. It's a bark.
It has ideas. It's just
the first one had decent ideas. Still gotta wonder why the grid xenomorph was like the smartest out of everybody.
That's the other thing.
That was one thing, but
and I'm always gonna root for the black woman to survive. But hey, Sanaya. Around about the beginning of the third act, you should have died. I'm just going to be real. You should have died.
But once we get,
but you made it.
But the moment that sequel was introduced, that's where the wolf comes in.
Yeah, and look,
that was try hard.
And rightfully so. First, people don't think about it. I think Killer Killers don't get. I think Killer Killers that's going to get a little bit more recognition down the line, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I think with all animated features, when it comes to any of these franchises, don't worry, it's going to get its fan base. You know what I mean? So it's that's one of those things where you punt the ball with it, and you look up 4 years from now, and people are like, "Oh, you want to know a cool Predator thing to watch? Watch the animated thing." That's where that kind of.
That's where it goes into it, because Dan Trachtenberg, he's the one that he directed Prey. So it feels like it's kind of funny. He's a elder millennial that it's like he's not trying hard to reinvent the wheel. It's like what Sue said at the start of this. There was always this sort of, in a weird way, trying to chase the dragon of the first film. And I think somebody said it best. The best thing from Prey up to this point has worked for the Predator franchise is that, okay, maybe less is better. We don't need to have the characters have uber weapons to fight the Predator. What if you just scale the shit back and just get back to what made that first movie good, is a character going at the Predator with their guts and willpower and ingenuity and stuff. And that's essentially what Predator Badlands does, except we're seeing it from the Predator perspective.
I think what people forget is that, yes, I understand it. The Native American, Jesse Ventura, Bill Duke, all that muscle and sweat and
testosterone,
all that testosterone. Hey, stick around. All of that. Yes. Cool. You do realize it wasn't until Arnold got half naked and jumped in mud and that's when he had a chance to beat the Predator. And everybody has this idea, well, if she need to be, if she's not even believable to kill the Predator, you know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. Even with Danny Glover, what happened? Yeah. Gary Busey ran up in there. Shit, we got the best technology known to man. We can see him walking. Yeah, we can see him walking around.
Got killed. What Danny Glover do?
Yeah, we got infrared. We got
black willpower.
Black willpower mixed in with a little bit of main character plot armor.
Oh yeah.
Also mixed in with, hey, you know what? I'm gonna use your own weaponry and tech against you.
And I'm gonna keep it real because us millennials, we've been pissed. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. He also displayed what makes black boomers amazing. Come on, motherfucker.
Nah.
Let's go.
Nah. It was the line that is now forever in like the histories of this lines in the Predator franchise. Okay. Who's next?
Look, bro. That's a guy that is fed up and is like, fuck it. If I want to die, let's just go ahead and do this.
Yeah,
man, my Nautica button up all bloody.
It was more of, I know I'm gonna die.
Fuck it, let's go.
Let's go. Like, who's next?
I
am exhausted. It took every ounce of energy for me to kill this one. And there's 8 of you surrounding me.
Y'all.
I got no weapons.
The movie star Danny Glover in The Predator, and hold on, The Predator was played by a black man. It was a black movie
for the second time.
I need you people to understand that. An amazing thing that brings up the Badlands. They kept it a person of color. This time to do Samoan, isn't he?
Yes,
Samoan again.
Yes,
and this is one of the best things about this movie, much like in Prey. Oh, the CGI is just complimentary because you can tell that they actually made a suit. You can actually tell that somebody's fighting underneath. It's always great. Like, look, guys, we're not going to get the prosthetics and the craftsmanship that went into making this shit in the 1980s and 90s. But every now and then we get a gust of it. It's like, yeah, that's good.
I think
that was greatest, good makeup. Great makeup.
They did say that the suit and everything was like 100% authentic. The only thing that was CG, as far as the Predator was concerned, was the face.
Yeah, I can see that.
You have to with that face. And I heard somebody say, well, you can do that with puppetry, and that's going to cost money.
If you see, I will say this to this day, watching the first Predator movie in 4K. That first Predator, his face is like creepy. Like if I walked around the corner and that face is staring at me, I'm pissing my pants immediately.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. What solid brick of shit has it shot out of your ass?
Look, because I remember
the moment the mask comes off.
When Arnold is sitting there and he takes the mask off. If I was in Arnold's position, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm out. I don't give fuck. Nah,
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
Nah.
I'm throwing off all weapons just to show that I'm unarmed. You gotta let me live.
I'm just like Arnold. I would be just like Arnold. You are one ugly motherfucker.
But here's the thing about the Predator's face, though. It's the eyes more than anything else that kind of makes it good. And it's one of the reasons why I wasn't a fan of like the eyes of the AVP, the first movie's eyes, because it was very too human. And it's like what makes it set it off.
You're right.
Like,
I get you on that one.
Yeah. So in this one, I like how they went back to, oh, we're giving you creepy, he's a fucking alien eyes and shit. Even if we are following them, you're like, oh, this is a guy this is an alien, this predator I don't want to see in real life at all. Fuck this.
Now the one thing I knew was coming, I just wasn't ready for it. I was like, they about to start talking, ain't they? I knew it.
Like Klingons talking, except they just know English dialogue. It's like, oh no, they're in the native tongue. They ain't no.
It ain't like when you say hi. They like, they do all that. You like hi. It ain't like that. It ain't nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Now there are certain people.
Language.
Now there are certain people. And I think this is some of the things that people have said about. I said it as much about the Alien franchise, where it's like I don't need to know the background of the aliens. That's probably why I wasn't a fan of Prometheus and all that stuff. Because it's like I don't care how they were made, man. Like they're just aliens. They just exist.
I disagree. I just think it's shit to bed.
Yeah,
I still to this day, because there are some parts of Prometheus.
I think Romulus did a better job of cleaning it up.
Much better job. But there are some parts of Prometheus where it's like, oh my God, guys, if it had Nikes on its feet, we would be still talking about this movie. But you know what I mean? It just some ideas just don't come out.
So with Predator, there's a thing where I think there are certain people that are fans of it. They're like, I really don't want to know too much of the background of the Predator, which that's fair.
That's me.
Yeah, but same time, like me, I'm also a lore person. I'm one of those people that have read those Predator fucking Dark Horse comics because I love seeing background.
I was just gonna say that it depends on the medium. Depends on the medium. Like
in that case, Chris, here's the thing. It's not so much that best thing will actually be killer killers. Because remember when at the end of the movie they got back to the planet? They got back to the
Predator home planet. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of the home planet? Yotaville?
Yeah, either way, they're planet.
How do you pronounce their names? I keep on fucking up their names.
Yautja.
Yautjaland?
Yautjaland.
Yeah, but anyway, when they went back to that planet and you just see that little bit, I'm still thinking to myself, like, I don't want to, because I immediately started thinking, I'm sorry, what are you going to say, Harris?
Yautja Prime. That's the name of their home planet.
Yautja,
which means there are other planets that are part of the Yautja.
Yautja Prime. All right. Yeah. Anyway, that's the problem, because as soon as we went there, Chris, and I saw all that, and you saw those crowds of people there, immediately in my head, because D is that type of person, because I play strategy games now. That's what I do at 40 years old. I'm like, so how does the economy work down there?
I know, right?
So who's the lower class? Are they like the Saiyans where
got scientists and then we
shut the fuck up, Chris. We know Bardock was a brilliant one. But still.
Get a Predator with a white lab coat on.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Who built the ships? Do you see what I'm saying? That's the reason why I didn't want to see where the Predators came from. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. And I think I will give Dan this. It's like, and I think also the other reason why people didn't want to see the culture is that because we're getting this movie where we're following a Predator, it starts begging the question, are they trying to turn the Predator into a hero character? And I'm like, I don't think so. I think we forget the fact that
that's a good question.
But
I think that is an excellent question to ask, though.
It's a good question to ask, but I like the fact that, and I think we talked about it when we talked about Predators. I said as much. I like the aspect of that movie kind of throwing in the subplot. There are other tribes that they're just butting heads. They're going to sit there and fight. And I'm like, all right, cool. that makes sense. I'm fine with that.
The thing about this one is, considering that this particular predator is considered the runt of the family,
teenagers,
and he has to prove himself. He's learning from his brother that there are like various prey out there that even we ain't gonna mess with, and so he figures, well, to prove myself, I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna find it, kill it, bring the prize back home.
Now the thing
here's the funny thing. Seriously. Now, when it comes to their culture and stuff like that, that I actually like. If you gave me
survival of the fittest,
if you made it look like the Yautja was just a tribe that was like in the thousands, but they dwindled because they all spread out around the galaxy and shit. Like, if you made it seem like it was like just tribal like that I can get behind, because just learning that, there's some predators we ain't fucking with, bro.
Yeah, that's what make. And I would
have laughed when he went through all those different predators. He clicked one, and you saw Danny Glover.
Ironically enough, I
was waiting for Arnold though. I was waiting for something, something like that. But whatever.
Review is coming, but. Ironically enough, me and Sue talked about this with Avatar: Fire and Ash that's coming out later this month, and we talked about that because it is the idea of like you think the God damn it, I'm already forgetting the name of that fucking group, the blue people in fucking Navi. Like we think the idea of like the Navi is like, oh, they're all on the same page and blah blah blah, and Fire and Ash presents a wrinkle to that, like, oh no, the Navi are not a monolith. There are some people that just aren't jiving with what they're putting down. Makes sense. So with the Predators, it's like, yeah, of course. And like I said before, Predators established that, oh, there are other tribes that are like, yo, fuck that group over there. Like we don't abide by their rules. We got our own rules.
So they think they got the best trophies. Nah, we get the best ones.
We juice on steroids. They don't do steroids.
It was so funny. Before the movie started,
look back here. This is all like this. This is everything that I killed. This is everything that I've killed in the last 2 hours.
I remember right before the movie started, we was looking at the little special little popcorn tubs and shit. And Eric said, I bet this is the main predator. I was like, nah, I bet that's the main predator, but we don't even see that nigga fight. We were both right.
Also,
because I said exactly what. Did I say that? Like, I bet when he fight, it's gonna be like, oh shit, and it'd be like, oh shit, he lost. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Also,
if we were both right.
This is something my wife brought up. I think we said this too, but she peeped and she's like, so are the predators like black or something? I was like, maybe.
Okay, I'm a
dreadlocks and mandibles aside.
Yeah, but it's like she felt there was a measure of black coded shit going on with the predators when we were watching. We were going through these movies.
It's because, and white people did this to themselves, and they put this on people of color. They made all people of color, seem tribal. So when you see anything like that, any imagery that looks like the predator, you're gonna be like, oh, them niggas. Just naturally you're gonna say that.
But she went beyond just the head. It was just like I think to your point, the tribal aspect. He's like, is this a black coat? I was like, yeah.
It's black. It's like, here's the thing. That's the one thing I have always loved about the Predator series. It's always been low-key color-coded. It's been always been like that. And because it's just, especially just what you see in this movie too. So but here's the thing. So when the dad get home, I knew it was on when we see our main star take a knife to his hand. Sheik, father, you're home. And Dad was like, yeah, whatever, nigga.
It's the most look. The Predators have a very anime culture. It's like Ichigo and his dad when they're beating the shit out of each other. I'm like, all right,
Chris, that's exactly what it turned into. The dad tries to kill the little one. The brother butts in. The brother dies, but at the same time saves the little brother. Go, no, brother, I want to stay. Rocket ship. No!
And now we have a predator.
That is an anime opening. Like I don't know what.
It's when the older brother is ordered by the father to kill the younger brother, and of course we get the "be brave, brother." cuts the shackles off of him, and then kicks and yeets him into the ship, and tells him, "Go."
And then it turns into predator isekai. That's essentially we get here.
That motherfucker. Look at his dad. Nigga, that tell you want to be shit.
Hey, bro, that's exactly how his father's energy was. Like, did I catch you trying to be a man now? Nah.
And nigga, they asked you to stand up to me. Plop.
Like, I'm sorry. What's that? You want to go? Like, you want to go out there? You want to find the most unkillable prey and kill it? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't doing this.
You know what I always
execute them now.
You know
Order 66.
Now I'm not saying that black people didn't do that. But here's the thing. That's not a black thing to go out there. Oh, let's disrespect the runt of the litter and let's purposely get them killed type of BS. That doesn't seem as something that niggas would do. That seems like something that white people would do. I don't know. That's just deep. If we want to talk about tribal crap, if we really want to look at about tribal crap, do you know that white people have lied about the Inuit people? You don't call them Eskimos, you call them Inuits. Do you know that they done lied about them? You know, oh, what they do is they banish the oldest person, put them on the ice and shove them off. You know, put them on a patch of ice and push them out to sea. You know what the Inuit said? Oh, you mean the shit white people made up that they used to do to us to kill us? Yeah, they made that shit. So when I hear about that, like, yeah, kill the youngest one. He's not fit to be on our warrior tribe. I'm like, that seems like a cracker thing to do, not a nigga thing to do.
Now here's where it gets interesting. And we're clearly seeing the genesis of it here. So for the longest time, like I said, we mentioned before the AVP films, those films felt very like rush versions of what we wanted as a dream match, right? So what I'm seeing right now with what 20th Century is doing and Disney's doing pretty much, might as well say it, like they're really kind of like doing a slow build up to us finally getting a proper AVP sort of thing. Because if you've been watching Alien Earth establishes the fact that Weyland-Yutani has been going to different planets, getting specimens beyond just the aliens themselves. So when you watch Predator Badlands and you see the Weyland-Yutani sort of like the company is in the movie, you're like, oh, so you guys are building. Okay, this is interesting. And it kind of gives off like the Capcom AVP games in terms of what they're building up.
That's a whole other thing with that one. I mean, yeah. I know we talked about that before, because the fact that Capcom was able to put that game out like that, just off of the script that didn't even go into like final production for them to make the movie, because James Cameron was supposed to make that AVP movie back in '95. That's when it was supposed to come out. Mm-hmm. And we were supposed to get Dutch, and we were going to get a new character of what's her face? God, why is her name escaping me? Lynn Kurosawa. So it was going to be Dutch and a Japanese girl, and the Yautja. All three of them are going to come together and fight the Xenomorphs. That was supposed to be the movie.
Wow. I think that was just too big for the 90s to
do. It wasn't too big. It wasn't even that. Number one, this is what killed the whole thing. Arnold said no. He didn't want to do he didn't want to do another Predator, for one. That was crazy. One. And I think around that time, James was about to start working on Titanic.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think like I said, I feel like it would have been too much. But here's the thing: ever since that game, and even in Predator 2, remember we saw a Xenomorph's head in Predator 2.
Yeah, we did.
So they have always been flirting with doing something. I think because I always take what you're trying to say with that, Chris, wrong.
Yeah.
I think, but I finally get what you mean. They're trying to finally do something proper, a proper type of crossover. Yes, I think we are flirting with it. We're getting close to it, and you'll probably say that we're already doing it because the co-star is a Weyland-Yutani robot, and this girl
that is cut from the torso down. For reasons that for reasons that if you know, you know.
Let me tell you something. She ain't got a big booty, but she got a dumper. All right, look, let me be real.
We saw the behind the scenes pictures.
Here's the thing, Eris. White girls still don't got big booty technology like black women. They won't. But for a white woman, it's like, I see what you're doing, Susan. And the crowd agrees. So,
no, but I think, here's the thing.
And one more thing, Chris. I'm now truly believing the Bryce Dallas theory now. I'm really starting to believe the conspiracy theory now.
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
like how she got like how she got somewhat censored on those Jurassic World posters.
Man, they CGI'd her, yeah.
Look,
something ain't right. Something ain't right. Anyway, go ahead.
So this movie, you might be wondering to yourselves, all right, how is this movie rated R? No, it's PG-13, and the way they scoop past,
which turned off a ton of people.
It turned off another ton of people, but like at the same time, I'm one of those people, and I think going back to what Dee was saying about the whole thing with Predator 2018. I'm all for violence. I'm all for blood as much as the next person. I think that's, look, we all three of us, we love the hell out of Prey, right? Cool. We saw people getting blood cut up or whatever, and it was dope. But like at the same time, it's not like if you're trying to build up something, seeing the Predator go through sense, it's still just as satisfying as like killing humans. You just get some very innovative deaths in how you kill them, but it's still dope as shit. So it's like,
outside of that, also, where we get to this point with when it comes to blood and gore in movies, the only thing not making that movie a rated R was the robot going, holy fuck. If she said that, then it'll be a rated R movie. Because the violence is there. And I think everybody just really wants to think they're going to get like kaboom and somebody's holding their insides going,
or like Gary Busey in 2 where he got split in half and you just saw the fucking 5 gallons of blood that came out of his body. And I'm like, bro, really?
Interesting story about that. You see what they did? They actually got a homeless man off the street and they killed him, bisected him. It was an amazing feat that we all saw. Now, we all saw it. We had to sign an NDA. Even I'm talking about it, it's going to get a producer in trouble. But you know me, I'm a renegade. So...
but it's like at the same time, it's like I like just the introduction of just like, Weyland-Yutani's on this planet because they're trying to get specimens. All right, cool. That's all I need to know.
I am waiting for this future where we're just sending robots to inhabitable planets because we can't breathe the air or whatever crap like that, and we're just taking all the robots there so they can get all the resources. I am waiting for that future, but that's like what? 2,000 years away until man is doing some crap like that. So yeah.
Well, when you have goofy ass, Elon Musk out here talking about we should be on Mars right now, I think
Sir. Hey, Eric, Chris, I hate to tell you this, but they're going to uncrack his sperm in the year 2050. I mean, 25, in the year 2555, they're going to crack that junk open.
How you
spread it on the land of.
Nigga rich and his dick is broke. How the hell did that happen?
I like how he got plastic surgery. Like the dude said, he got plastic surgery to look like a 5. I love it. So, Eris.
Yes.
When it comes to the one thing, now we said CGI. Did you like the monster or did you not like the monster? I want to hear it from you.
Yeah.
Which one?
The reason why we hopped on this planet in the first place. The Stitch monster that is, you know what I mean, man.
Yeah, so in other words, the the furry BB-8, if you will. You know, something for the kids to like.
Get the plushy toys, the pop Funkos.
Pretty much the Labubu's, if you will.
Well, you know, I'm not hip to what's the new thing out here, so that makes sense.
But no, how I
stop cursing at us.
No, how I feel about that monster. I mean, I was okay. I mean, given that this was a PG-13 movie, I'm like, okay, this is kind of expected. You know, of course, you're gonna get the cute monster tag along pal. Considering that you had to strap a torso sorry, a Weyland Yutani synth strap them to your back. You might as well bring a furry creature along. I mean, this pretty much became a buddy comedy movie at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different dynamic than the norm, because I think that's the other thing too, because it's like you think about the first three, and even including Prey, it was like the first two was just like, oh, the predator is going after the person that they deem as like the top dog of people to hunt, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get predators, they're on a actual reserve, and they're just basically
gaming preserve.
They're on a game reserve, and they're being hunted, and you know, hey, whatever happens. Predator 2018, well, you don't need to know, that's whatever.
We don't talk about that.
Prey is basically sort of showing kind of what the Predator was doing, what was actually alluded to in the first movie with old girl talking about it, because Predator clearly has been in South America doing that. But you establish that. But then you get Killer of Killers, which actually adds a different wrinkle. Like, what if we take these folks that we kidnapped in these different time periods and boom, see what happens? And now you're like, all right, well, we got to do something different because we can't do the same humans being hunted. Well, what if we just follow one of the predators and throw in the synth buddy? All right, cool. So we're making it a buddy action movie. All right, cool. Got you. Cool.
So this was my thing. It almost kind of felt like a Godzilla X Kong, where, you know, Kong was running around with the pint-sized
Diddy Kong.
Yeah,
Diddy Kong. Before he did this.
No!
It got used as a weapon himself.
I mean, that's the Godzilla movies. It's like, all right, we gotta make it a Rush Hour Monster Edition. That's basically
we gotta make it Rush Hour.
Jeez. I mean, because the synth in this one, oh my gosh, she kept talking.
Elle Fanning. God bless her.
Yeah, God bless her. But good Lord, her character.
She hit a line on annoying. It could have really like hit it, but she hit a line where it's like, okay, I'm sort of interested in you.
You hit the line of adorable and annoying at the same time.
But then she plays her sister, who is like the 180 version. All business. Which
she has a scar on her face.
But see,
that indicates bad.
But see, that lends itself to, again, if you watched Alien Earth, it's like, I'm very interested on how they're going to really blend in the synths and this predator thing, because you know there has to be something that comes from this. It has to, and it would make sense if it does. Because now the predators are on Weyland Yutani's fucking radar now at this point.
Now that they start, especially that scene where they were studying them, when they found out, oh, this is another life form. You know, normally we would just go after xenomorph information. We have this now.
I like the fact that Weyland Yutani at this point is just using AI with their robots, and they're just sitting them out. Just like I said, they're shipping it out to the edge of the universe.
The mother is AI. It's like,
yeah, the mother is still AI, but Weyland Yutani still owned by Walmart.
Pretty much.
I was looking for the Walmart star. I was looking hard because look. I don't believe that. I got this feeling that every now and then they get a call from Fox. Okay, so look, we'll tastefully put it on the side. No, you're not allowed. Like, come on, it's an advertisement for you.
It's like, fun.
Exactly.
But that's the thing too. Like, watching this film. And I saw a lot of people already say this is like, oh, the Disney-fied the Predator franchise. Because, again, it's the buddy comedy, the little baby alien is following them, so it turns into this weird like family friendly predator. But it's like at the same time, the movie still balances like, oh yeah, sure, you saw the family friendly moments,
and
but
also,
yeah, let's get back to the killing.
And
here's,
also,
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, where I felt you played it a little too safe with this movie, considering that there was no humans whatsoever, not a single human to be found throughout this entire movie. It's the predator ripping apart synths. I'm like, dude, you could have made this a rated R movie and got away with it.
Yeah, it could have got away with it. That's my whole point with that. I will say this, and this is coming from a father of 2 Gen Zers. We overestimate how soft their generation is because, yeah, they do want that. Oh, look at it. It's a little buddy. Oh, man, let's call it a name. Yeah, they are a pussy like that. But you want to know what Gen Z is also? Kill it. They are just as bloodthirsty as us millennials.
Oh, yes.
They may be a little bit more bloodthirsty than us. So
when they recognize when they recognize anything and call it the ops because they don't like it, there you go.
Look, like I said, I give Gen Z so much points and I have to jack away so much from them. But whatever. The point is, it kind of feels like they oddly nailed it to me. Think about the audience you really want to see. This is pretty much teenagers to our age. I don't see nobody our age except a white dude that just looked in the mirror and realized that he's about to get a divorce is going to hate this movie. You know what I mean? There should be no reason why nobody likes this movie. It kind of nails everything that you want.
I mean, everybody for the most part enjoyed the film because, like I said, I think that's what kind of makes this new era of these 3 Predator sort of properties work because it scales it back. It's like, all right. Even to the point of watching Deck, I think Deck is the predator we're following.
Mm-hmm.
Even there's a moment with him having his Arnold scaling back shit moment.
And see, even with that goes back to what the core of the Predator series is how do you go back to what makes man, hunter gatherer? What do you have? What do you only thing you have is nature around you. This nigga crafted. It was so funny. I leaned over there like, Eris, he's crafting. He's crafting.
Yep.
Look, he's using them as bombs. He's crafting.
But that's the thing. But that's what works with it because the Predator franchise is always everything you see in the movie. It's like, all right, full circle. How are they going to use it in this? And it's like in this one, it's like all the dangers because the planet they're on is a character in and of itself because of all the crazy elements that's on this. There's grass that's glass. The fuck.
Glass.
Yeah. But basically grass as a weapon. And
do you know that
everything can kill you? Like put it like this, it's like being in the outback of Australia. Everything can kill you.
Australia on steroids.
Do you know, and this is not no bullshit, there is a planet that rains fucking diamonds. Diamond shards rain from the sky.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
Now imagine if you will.
That is what I'm saying. What type of hellscape is it?
No, but here's the thing, though, and I think that's the thing about like synths, right? In this world with Weyland-Yutani and all that stuff. And again, going back to Alien Earth, they kind of show the origins of like the idea of synths and stuff. You're a synth sitting on a planet that can kill you, and we're seeing this synth that lost her torso. And she just saw everything, and she's observing all the dangers around her and what the plant can do and what this can do and what that can do. And it's like, and at no point in time are you thinking about can you get harm, death, or anything. It doesn't phase you at all. That's crazy.
But Chris,
no, not when you're a synth.
Yeah, when you're a synth, you have no soul.
Yeah, a synth.
They'll do Ghost in the Shell, so you know.
I mean, especially a synth made by Hyperdyne Systems.
These motherfuckers don't feel.
I would never let them get away with it.
Hyperdyne.
And look, the technology is crazy. They can piece them together with a little laser and just.
Oh yeah, the laser piecing together technology is some of the most We don't want to explain our BS type of science.
Oh, but no,
a laser did it.
But think about it. That goes with the Predator fucking weapons and devices. It's like, how does this work again? Like, you got a grappling hook. Oh, you got this laser cannon. Okay, but you have this little ball that can turn you invisible. How do you get? Who made? And I kind of, you know what? Yeah, I see why people question it. Like, who made all this technology? Now we got this dope ass fucking knife that's a lightsaber, but not really. Like,
The whole point about here's the thing: the whole point about the Predator is being a badass. But when you strip it away, are you still a badass?
And yeah, that does show he's still a badass.
Like, think about it. Everybody said that about like. That's what niggas on the street say about niggas that play basketball. Man, look at Tim Duncan. Fuck that nigga. He ain't gonna be bad out here in the streets. Tim Duncan will go out there and wear your ass out. But you see what I'm trying to go with this logic here. It's like when you get to the bare minimum, do you have the bare bones to be the Predator? Jesus, God, Jesus. I didn't want to say it like that, but it came out. Eric, now the best thing though. And I don't want to give away the end. I don't want to say the ending. But the ending had me going. Go ahead and say it. Say it. I love you, son. That's all you had to say.
Predator CQC, let it go.
I said that too. I was like, dude, bro, just CQC him into a hug or something.
I killed your brother, but I won't kill you. Papa. You know what I mean? I know, Chris. He would have said, some crap like that. Vortalk or some shit. I don't know.
But nah, it's yeah. This is a good movie. It's an enjoyable movie. I'm waiting to see what next is coming. That's where I'm at with it. Because like I said,
same.
I love Alien Romulus. I love these Predator stuff. I'm just like, bring it on.
Wait a second, gentlemen. Let's talk about the crazy terrain of this planet.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
We had like a full CGI ride where the Predator was like going from tree to tree trying to escape like this big monster.
And the trees are attacking them.
Right? Dude, you have to fight the trees that you were using to escape this monster, and then when you finally get you get eaten by said monster, and of course you carve your way out of it covered in blood. And I'm like,
Jumanji experience. That's all this planet is Jumanji.
I mean, looking at that, I was like, yeah, this is a highlight moment. But then the third act of Deck taking on all of the synths at that base, chef's kiss.
Technodrome, let's kick shell.
I was thinking of the other one. I think, what was it? Where no Yautja has ever gone before.
Space. Where no
Oh man, but nah, I like I said, this movie was great. I fucking love it. I'm just like, hey, bring it on. Bring the next.
I called it that this movie got attacked by the Chuds and
they're predictable. You know, I already know that.
I mean, back the way that it did, and I'm trying to think of how much. I don't like. Well, I don't want to. I'm not going to go there and say that it's like the movie. The movie made. I believe it made its money.
It made. Its money.
You guys want to know something? You know that this movie is actually preceded by Alien Resurrection in the chronology. Between AVP,
I'm at a point.
Alien Resurrection.
Look. Yep. I'm at a point now where I think, much like D said earlier, much like we have to ignore Predator 2018. There's a reason why people ignore Resurrection and some of this and Prometheus. There's a reason why.
No. So think about it. After Alien 3, then comes Alien Resurrection. After Alien Resurrection, it's this movie.
I mean, do it make sense?
Yeah, that would make sense. Because
it would make sense.
That point, Wellington Tony's across the galaxy at that point.
Yeah. I think that's why.
Across the galaxy. They even have military across the galaxy
But that's also the other reason why they made Alien Earth is to kind of establish the fact. Because I mean, you think about this up to this point in the Alien franchise, it was always presumed that Weyland-Yutani just went after the alien. And when they did Alien Earth, they posited no, they actually went to other planets to gather specimens too beyond just the alien itself. And I'm like, yeah, that makes way more sense because it's like y'all very hyper focused on this one species.
But I felt like Prometheus was actually trying to break that too, because remember they didn't go there for that. They was going to see what was this element that can make life. But whatever.
So, but yeah, this is a good movie overall. This is enjoyable, just like with Prey. So, So yeah, go check it out. I think it's on digital now.
At this point, I think it is.
Yeah, it might be digital and stuff. So yeah, definitely go see it. And catch you guys later. Peace.